Alright, what is up PPG family? And more importantly for this video, what is up Vegeta's Saiyan Army, the best group in Facebook. What is up everybody, it's your boy PPG Craig God back at it finally again for another video. It's been a while. Been kind of thinking about some stuff for the most part, and this week it's been being sick. I've been sick since like Wednesday. That's why I'm gonna sound a little bit low energy, and why I'm gonna probably be coughing some in this video. That's why I got my halls, trusty halls. But I feel good enough to like make videos, so I can't not make videos. Coming at you with the live deck profile this time. I just want to make this video. Hopefully I can keep it a little bit shorter this time, since I don't feel like going very in depth about it. But I just wanted to get this out for my VSA boys. Shoutouts to Frank Castle, Nino Machado, all of the sweet VSA boys. Great group out there, very full of homies. So here it is. This is the King Vegeta deck that I played at the Post-Banlist event in Houston last Sunday. By the time I post this, it'll probably be Sunday, so probably a week from then. I will preface this by saying that this is not what I would have ran regularly. I honestly wasn't expecting to play in that event, because it was just, it was kind of expensive, but my dad actually made a lot of sales with the collectors binders that he took, so he was like, alright, we're just gonna play with that money. And I was like, well, what the fuck am I gonna play? I had a Kitku deck with me, but then I remembered for some reason we took this my brother's deck, so I just kind of tweaked this to my liking a little bit with the cards I had in my Gohan deck, and I just played it. I will say that I ended up so my brother played the more gas version with the Piccolo stuff in it, like the turn 2. He didn't play it to be turn 2, it was more turn 3, but it has all that stuff in it, and I honestly kind of like what I like the mix. This is kind of like a mix between, if you watched my previous Skilless version video, if you watch that, it's kind of like that and like the gas version combined, and I actually kind of like that a lot more. I'll be posting another video, like another version soon that I've been working on, that I built for set 14. That's kind of the same idea, and it's kind of I tested it for a couple of games, so it was kind of okay. But yeah, we're just gonna get into it. I went 3-1-1 in the event. Drew 1, lost the first round because I'm a dumbass. Basically, I went in on 3 life with double strike, thinking they had 2 life. So whatever. I might have not won that game anyway. Actually, no. If we went into time, I would have won. It was against SS3, but I'll briefly talk about it later. I just want to get the deck profile first. So, King Vegeta. I actually really love playing this deck. Like this later, as broken as I think it is, I think this deck's kind of a problem because of the young invaders. But it's so fun to play, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I told Frank this. This deck's freaking fun to play. I don't know what else to say, man. Like, it's just fun, dude. Like, no matter how you play it, it might not be fun. I might not be fun for your opponent, but it is what it is. I only care if I'm having fun, But yeah, leader, awesome. Effect on the back. Young invaders is actually very important to have in the deck, but whatever. We know what this card does. It's not the sure. Throw it. Actually, I don't want to throw it away. It's foil. It's very prized. Sorry, card. You guys know I always like to talk about. Excuse me. You guys know I like to talk about my super combos and my SCRs first. So, regularly I would have run a 2-2 split on this. Let me just throw this off. I wouldn't be running 4 Nappas. It proved kind of useful actually, but I would still run like 2 Nappas and then 2 of the set 11 Nappa, the Elite Warrior, just to draw 1 once you're at 4 life, just to have a more mono red Saiyans. I will say, like, once you see this build, it'll make sense. I whiffed on the leader auto on the front too much, and I knew I probably would, but again, that's just because of the suboptimal build. But yeah, Nappa, it's a good card. Like I said, I still run it at 2. It's just like really good, 25k combo if they don't remove it, basically. Really good, sets up your arrivals and stuff. It's just a solid card. If you put it in play, you can also play Trunks a Helping Blast. He's just the man, dude. Not much more else to say there. For my SCR, I don't like paying 2 energy for my SCR, so I just play Lineage. We know what this card does. We know why it's useful. I don't think I'm really gonna sit here and explain it. Just a good card. I don't want to be playing Kai. I don't want to be tapping 2 energy for to get full use out of my SCR. For my Young Invaders, I only play 4 Vegeta because I'm only playing Switching Gears. Pretty self-explanatory. There's no reason for me to run Raditz. I didn't have Goku to the next level or whatever, so there's no reason for me to Raditz. Yeah. Very self-explanatory. Switching Gears is just good. And then here, this is where I play like the Skilless engine stuff. Saiyaman is really good. I think Saiyaman is really good regardless because you can Young Invaders effect, play Vegeta, and then bounce it to your hand and play Saiyaman. I think that's a good play regardless of what version you're playing, especially if you're playing red-green. Well, I mean, if you're playing mono-red, you're not going to be playing as one of my fucking stupid. But yeah, it's really good. It just gets 2 bodies out on the board. If you have like Vegeta Switching Gears and you haven't done it yet from your opponent's thing, you can just do it and then send this back into the deck, which is good. Yeah, playing 3 of that and then playing 3 Nimbus Masters. This card's really good. Combo it defensively, get a 20k body out. It's really solid. You guys know I like the Skilless archetype a lot, so I gotta play Nimbus Master, man. The card's really nice. I actually think it came in clutch, like playing it. Like this card, like I feel like people probably forget you can actually play this card with his activate main for 1 energy. It can come in pretty clutch, but it's just a really good defensive option. It can give you even more defense potentially with the 5k combo with the Skilless. But yeah, and I played 2 Janemba Witching Blow. I really like this card. And I played 4 Skilless total. Don't ask me why there's 1 Goten and 1 Trunks. I don't know. You should ask my brother that question because I have no fucking idea. And I played a couple of Janembas so I could play the Bewitching Blow. To be fair, I didn't really play this. In my previous version, I did have it and I played it more, but to be honest, I'll probably be taking these out. I'll just swap these. I'll be recording my set 14 list soon probably, so I'm not gonna get too into the tweaks I'm making and what I'm playing instead. But it's basically gonna be what some of the stuff that Red Gohan is gonna be playing, like the 1-drop, the 4-drop Goku. But yeah, this card's really good, but it didn't really do what I needed to. I mean, being a 2-of, I didn't really see it, of course. But yeah. Up next is a Piccolo engine, so you have Dark Rejuvenator Toa to overwhelm and restand it. You have Assimilate to search for it, and then you've got, obviously, of course, I've got 4 Eradicators. This card's busted. I mean, like, I played it against Hatch, and it helped me because I could restand it. Like, against Baby, I played against Milton, who topped the Day 1 event. And, I mean, it was disgusting, man. Like, this card is fucking stupid. Combined with King Vegeta and the Young Invaders, God, I mean, I don't like killing people on turn 2 and going gas on turn 2, but the games that I did it in, it was crazy. Like, it was nuts, honestly. It's just a really good engine. I didn't like, I'm gonna be honest, so this is the reason I said I actually liked this combined version. I didn't really like playing Assimilate, the idea of these 2 cards in my own version. I just kind of played Piccolo as like a good red-green card, but after playing in this tournament and seeing how it did, I really like it. Like, I kind of slid it into my set 14 version, see how it does, but like being able to search it and play this turn 2, and like later on have more and then like overwhelm Toa, like it's just a really solid play, consistent. You know, if you don't have other stuff, it's just really good, man. I really like it. And then, oh, actually, this is still part of the Piccolo engine too. Helping Blast, like it's just a nice. If you don't have anything else to Alliance and you have this in your hand, it's just a good card to have to Alliance. And I actually got the blocker part of it. You know, I had a lot of people didn't know what this card did. It was just really useful. Honestly, like a lot of these cards are mostly standard, but like they're just useful cards, man. Excuse me once again. Like I said, man, I hate being sick. Like I swear to God, I got sick, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to record this King Vegeta video now. But I'm not in bed. I don't feel shitty enough to like not be able to do it, so whatever. I'm committed to this shit. That's how you want to take it. Um, on top of like already not having done a video for like a while, I guess I can explain that after the video's done if y'all will stick around for that. But I explained that in my Houston post. But you know, obviously not everybody pays attention to that stuff, and other people might watch this video, so I just want to be thorough. But yeah, Piccolo engine, very solid. We're not in the text yet, but 3 Belmonts. Card's cool. I love this card. I think this card's kind of busted in the environment that we're in, but now it might not be so much anymore because not a lot of the free decks are good, as good anymore. But Belmont, sacks 3 cards, play for free. Like, I just love my boy Belmont, man. Play him for free. He can also be a blocker. Oh, my camera's not super focused. That's okay. It's not like you need to read my cards anyway. I'm just... if you can't tell, I'm lazy and I have low energy, but like I said, I just wanted to make this fucking video and post it because I want y'all to have this content. And it's not like it's terrible anyway. Let me just waka waka. Did that fix it? Anything? Alright, whatever. Belmont, good card. It actually came in clutch as a blocker sometimes, not gonna lie. And then since it was post-Banlist, I could only play one of this guy. It actually came in clutch against Baby. It's pretty good. I somehow managed to see it both games. But yeah, Bardock the Resolute, really easy to get out in this deck. No reason not to play one of. And then for my kind of defensive cards, you don't really use this as a defensive card, but Chumpabeerus, I mean, it can pop a 20k or less. But you really play this to give something double strike most of the time. But it's a really, really, really good defensive option, especially with your like an imposing presence, which I play 3 of, and your leader effect to like next stuff. You can really get something to that 20k threshold if you need to. It's really good. Imposing presence, really, really, really good defensive card for like an aggro deck. If you play a mono red Saiyan, I will always you should always be playing this card. It's like a immediate, like it's like an instant 2 to 3 of for me in any mono red Saiyan like deck. It's just a really good card, man. Especially in King Vegeta where you can neg something else and then they get put in a bad position. But yeah, Chumpabeerus, giving it double strike. Something double strike was also clutch. Now for my techs, I run 1 Kai because, and I run Kai and not Champa because I might actually be able to pay 2 red at some point. Because, you know, but you play this because everybody else is, like, why not play this, you know? that's pretty much the Champa argument at this point, right? I play 2 Towels. This card's really good. It's just another body for free. Create the first thing you play, and then you can have another body to KO for Belmont if you need it. It's just really good aggro, and then if it stays on board, another swing next turn, man. It's really good. And then this card, the SS3 tag teams on Gohan. The reason for this is because when I play Belmont and I sack Toa, you can play this, and it actually came in pretty nicely. It's a good combo. You know, another blocker or another 15k swing. It's really solid. And then this was already in the deck for some reason, and I didn't want to take it out because it's a good card. It was a 1 of Gogeta for some reason. Again, I don't know why that was in the deck, but I just kept it in. I never played it. And it actually went into my energy more than I did play it when I saw it because it was my best charge. But yeah, and then it was a best of 3 event, so I did have a sideboard. Play 2 Mai because fuck blue. Alright, that's a card. 2 Violent Rays because it's a good card. There's no reason not to play Rays in your side as a red deck always if you're not maining it. Same with, it's in the back actually, same with Topo. I sided a couple Topos because why not? It's Topo. You're playing a red deck, you probably side Topo if you don't main it once again. We got Kaioken, another card that you just kind of side if you're red. Just a good card. Then I sided a couple Overwhelm cards. I sided 1 Secret Identity and 1 Fighting Against Fate. Fighting Against Fate was just if I needed to play a better overall later in the game to finish. I don't know, I just kind of cited this once again because I didn't have the cards available to me. And then I cited One Secret Identity because it's just a generically good card. And they're good overalls. I cited another Kai just in case I needed to go in with like my leader instead of a battle card. And then I cited Beer's Ball because it's really good. It hits some of the floodgates that I need to hit, like the baby floodgate, like Gohan. It hits Gohan because it's 15k in your hand. I just wanted to cite Beer's Ball. I think Beer's Ball is a really good card personally. Kind of underrated, to be honest. But yeah, it's just I might actually charge multicolor in some games, so I might actually be able to take a life for it too, which is nice. If I need to do that, put me at 3 so I can imposing for free, something like that. And then last card is y'all gonna love this one. Vegeta the Cruel. Funny enough, it actually came in clutch against Hatch because he played the Catopezla 1-drop and I just blew it. And I guess he didn't have enough to like play the chain again on turn 4, so I just screwed him out of the chain. Vegeta the Cruel is my boy. I actually don't even know why I cited this. I think it's just for the meme, but it actually ended up being pretty useful. But yeah, that's the entire deck. I'll briefly talk about my matchups, since and there's no reason for me not to. It was 5 rounds. Like I said, I went 3-1-1. It was a relatively small event, I guess. At this point, I'm doing a profile. No, it's okay. I mean, I don't care. What you? My dad was playing the regionals, Rich.
I got in the top 25%.
Top 25%.
I got the extra cards. I got the extra cards.
Oh, what?
I got 2 extra thingies.
The packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was rough. I played Mecha.
Mecha, yeah, I heard. Well, yeah, Giant Ball. What deck is playing Giant Ball?
Yeah, I had two cards left in deck.
Jesus.
It was just swing for game. I played the Bura. The Bura won me the game.
Bura. That's funny.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
Alright, but yeah, alright, since I'm not doing the deck anymore, I'm gonna pan this up and yeah, talk about the matchups. It's 5 rounds. It was a relatively small event, to be honest, but it was still pretty stacked, because a lot of the top 16 from day 1 came over. Legends, Stephen Martin, Milton, Ernest, who also still topped the event. Legends still topped the event. I mean, he won the event. But like I said, like a lot of the top 16 from the first day came in, so it was a small event, but it became really stacked because they came in and played. So round 1, I played against SS3. I was really sad because I was playing my dad basically. It was a little bit of a different deck, but I lost. Like I said, I lost to myself. That was really it. I mean, it's a rough matchup. So it was unfortunate for my opponent Ben, a really nice guy, plays in the Stage 0 tournaments. It was really unfortunate for him because I literally live with somebody that, I mean, he just came in just now. He was playing Baby today in the regional, but he plays SS3 a lot, so I just knew what to do against the deck. I knew how the deck played, so I knew how to play against it. Unfortunately, but I lost to myself. Like I said, I swung in when he was at 3 life. I double striked because it was because I think mainly because we were almost in time. And I was just kind of trying to rush to get to that game 3, but I just tried to all in, and then he was at 3 life, so that was that. And at least somebody got the win, I guess, right? But I think because they were doing life deck hand rules at time, I would have been able to get the game because I'm King Vegeta. Like, you literally take free life against me, right? Round 2 was Hatch. Hatch was actually hard. I went to game 3 because my deck was very wide, right? So it's hard for me to play into Hatch, but if I had playing, I'll be honest, if I had been playing like my version of the deck, I might have not even won that matchup, because what really won me the game was being able to play Piccolo swing and then like restand it with Toa. Like that was really like the big factor there. I mean, I think that was kind of it. I lost game 2 because he just played Catopezla chain and I didn't have an answer to it. I didn't have an answer to the 6-drop, so I just got like super crit. Then we had a lunch break, and then game 3 I played a mirror. It wasn't. I don't know if it was just because the player wasn't as great. No offense to him, but the mirror it was a mono red. It wasn't super hard. I just did what I needed to. Played my Piccolo, do stuff, restood him, try to go in early so that he couldn't set up his board. Game 2 I stole the 5-drop Vegeta, which was pretty detrimental to him. And yeah, I just kind of won that matchup. Round 4 was Green Broly, OG Broly. I knew that matchup was going to be hard. That's the one I drew. I got a draw on that one because we went into time before we went into the game 3, so it was just a draw. It was rough, man. Like, he went first, and I knew I was about to have a bad time because of the Bardock Unison, and then Frieza just, and Dormant, just, like, it was rough. I think I probably would have lost if we kept going into game 3. Well, at that point, no, because if we're in turns, I probably just win. Like, again, if I go into turns and where it's like at the beginning of the game, I just, King Vegeta just kind of wins probably because you just get crit for free and you get aggroed really hard. But yeah, it was a really great player, great person. I really appreciate him. You have to forgive me. I forgot the name. It starts with an H. It was like ha something. But on like super cool, honest guy. I really appreciate his comments on my post that I made afterwards. But yeah, it's just why I play the game, man. These people like very nice. It's just cool to go to these events and hang out, meet people, make a lot of friends. And since I'm here talking about the event, it's just like it was like I made a post about it, and it's just a cool event, man. Like I got to talk to Evan Glover a lot. Super cool guy, just like very humbled by being able to go to these events and talk to all these like honestly like popular people in the community. I'm blessed to be able to make these videos and have y'all support me and have people know me. Like I'm just too humble for this, to be honest. It feels weird saying that. It's kind of hypocritical, but I really am. I can't take the support. I'm just doing this for what it is. I like to support the community and stuff. But yeah, talking to David PR Santana, what a great guy, best fucking announcer. We were over in that guy, and we just hear him and the room string just go oh like screaming and stuff. It was awesome. But what time are we at? 22 and a half. Not too bad. But just cool events, man. Seeing everybody from Houston, my boy Jose, my boy Ernest, my boy John, my boy Matt, just everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and spiel for like 15 minutes. But this is why I love Dragon Ball, man. And then the last run I played against Milton, he was playing Baby. It was disgusting, dude. Oh my god. Literally, game 1, I'm like, turn 2 Piccolo, swing, burn, play Bardock the Resolute. Alright, double strike, negate, restand, swing, like, Toa, restand my Piccolo. I just killed him, like, right then and there because, I think I went first. Yeah, I went first. And then his turn 1, he like swings at my leader and combos off my invader, so he was tapped out. I just go all in on him and I actually killed him. And then game 2, it was mostly the same thing, but I just saw the nuts. Like I don't know what else to say there. He could have negated it a little better. He tried. I actually pushed through Ready to Rumble. He had other negates in his hand, but I mean, who could have known? I mean, I just pushed through Rumble. Like he tapped out, I sacked 2 energy, and I just killed him through Rumble. Again, Piccolo, Resolute, like Toa, like swing Piccolo again. It was fucking disgusting, man. And then top 8, I lost to Gogeta Zeno. I actually like super hard. I've hard bricked like both games, to be honest. Like it was really bad. But I don't think I could have won that game anyway. Like I tried to push game 1, he just had too much advantage, and then game 2, I like super bricked game 2 like really hard. I didn't see Piccolo basically, but he played very well. Really nice guy, Daniel. Very glad he was able to get second. It's a shame that he wasn't able to beat the Legends. I didn't watch the game, but Gogeta Zeno, I love that deck. I have Cedric's profile on my channel. Like I think that deck is gonna be very good next set, but. Yeah, guys, that's the profile. Again, I just wanted to record this. It's not too long, hopefully. It's bearable. Not too long, 25 minutes-ish, but I will just leave it there. I'm not going to sit here and ramble for another 5 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I hope you'll consider leaving a like on this video, subscribing, and maybe even hitting that notification bell so that you know when I post a video. Hopefully there won't be such long hopefully there won't be as much time between videos. Let's just say that. I don't know my English very well. This is my second language. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more content. Join the Crate Gods video. Oh, speaking of Crate God, hold on, one last thing. If you guys didn't see, I got my medal leader. Thank you to Sezukun, Seth from Oklahoma for getting this for me, and thank you to TCG Metals now for making this. It's really cool. But yeah, join that group. I'm gonna be posting Massane stuff soon. I've been tinkering with it a little bit. But yeah, peace out, guys. Take care.